just touched down in New York, and it's time to get after it. It's going to be a fun week. Let's go. KJ, earlier on in the year when you guys played Duke, obviously a wildly different team you guys were.
Yeah.
Duke's a little bit of a different team as well. What did you learn about that instance that you feel like you can translate, and what do you want to kind of leave to the past?
I'll just start. What we want to leave is probably like our execution down the stretch wasn't as good as it is now. I feel like as a team, I feel like we're better in that aspect. What I learned, they're a physical team. I think we got to match their physicality, which I think, we're going to do, going through our conference schedule. And also we got to rebound the ball really well. They're a real good rebounding team. And then we just got to play unselfish. I think we move way better without the ball, and we move the ball way better as a team. Those are some things that we took away from, the film that we broke down.
Well, I mean, we know that Duke is a really talented team, and, they're talent that really works hard, So we have to be prepared for that. We've been working hard in film, during walkthroughs, things of that nature to sort of scout, their schemes and their tendencies and what they like to do on offense and defense. Honestly, I think it's just about, matching scheme with effort and trusting our game plan.
Yeah, I mean, it was super relieving. Obviously, last year had a mini Cinderella run at Oakland. We felt we should have made the Sweet 16. It just didn't go our way last year. So to be here this year, it's why I came to Arizona. I want to make a Final Four, and this is another step towards that goal. And this whole process, I'm just enjoying all of it because it's my last ride in college basketball. So trying to go out with the most fun that I can have.
Definitely 1,000 times more comfortable. the coaches have a lot more trust in me, and they give me a lot more opportunities, like even to make mistakes and still play. And I think that's helped me be a lot more confident and play a lot better.
I think the biggest thing for me is I think I've grown a lot in terms of learning how to play hard, playing basketball hard. So it's like, it's one of those things in basketball, you don't notice that playing hard is a skill, especially in high school when you're bigger, stronger, faster than everybody. But when you get amongst other really good players, really skilled players, big players, you gotta play harder than guys if you want to be able to last. Like I said before, like it's a dog-eat-dog world. Guys are gonna play hard. You have to be able to play hard at the highest level of basketball. That's how you win basketball games. So I think kind of having that confidence and knowing that I can play harder than other guys on the other side, and I think that's something that Coach Lloyd and the rest of the staff and my teams have done such a good job kind of instilling in me. I think that's the biggest thing for me, point of growth.
I mean, they've grown as a team too. I feel like that chemistry has grown too, and they know how to get in that spots, and they know what works for them, and they're comfortable with our offense. So it's different from then and now.
So with that being said, I'll be going to the University of Arizona.
Okay! 5-star, top 10 player in the country, #1 player in the state of Arizona. Koa Pete commits to the Arizona Wildcats this morning on the Pat McAfee Show over Arizona State, Baylor, Houston, Texas.
So here we go on our way to the tournament. It's been a interesting couple days here in New Jersey, mostly because this place is kind of sketch. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little scary. There's been some hood places, and everybody after the fact told me, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't have stayed in Newark if I were you." Oh, that's great. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate you guys. So, but nevertheless, I'm actually gonna go first to the Arizona meetup, and then I'll go to the arena to catch the BYU game, and then let's hope for the best tonight, huh? So that was Wilbur's keys to breaking a 2-3 zone. That was pretty good, Wilbur. Fantastic stuff right there.
From us for a little bit, but then we battled back. I think we were down, 19, 20 points, and to see us come back and, get it to that close is a special thing. It just shows the character of this team. But yeah, obviously, we wanted to win, and it's if I were to go out, against any team, they're a very talented, tough team, and all props to them. They did a great job. But yeah, it's the end of a longer college career, but I'm just proud of my guys this game.
It hurts just because the group that we have is so resilient. We've been through so much, including myself, and I know some of the other guys, the personal battles that we fought this year, but to stick together as a group and a collective, and we gave our best efforts out there, and hopefully we made some of the people in Tucson proud.
Frustration. You just sad. You kind of everywhere because your season's over. You didn't notice in the moment, but it's gonna be your last time playing with some of the guys from the team. Last time throwing on that jersey with these guys, with the group guys we had, and if I could do it 10 times over, I would choose these dudes every time. So it's a rush of emotions. It's unexplainable almost.
It was a tough season, but I feel like proud of the guys and all the adversity we went through, and just the turnaround we made. I think we won like a couple games in a row in the Big 12. Nobody thought they had us bottom. They had us bottom in the Big 12. I think we ended up top 3, top 4. Proud of the guys.
I feel like we had a great game plan, but they're a full unit. They got depth. You got guys. Isaiah Evans came in and hit a big 3. You got Knipple, you got Tyrese Proctor, you got they got. I can go down the line, but they're a full unit. They're tough to guard.
Well, I'm in New York City. I could not get out of New Jersey fast enough. So shout out to Jersey for such the awful impression. Arizona was, they're on their way out of New Jersey as well. They're on their way back home after a tough loss to Duke yesterday. It was one of those moments where you realize that Duke is just the better team, and they have probably the best player in the country, certainly the number 1 overall pick in the NBA in Cooper Flagg, just a tremendous player. And Caleb Love did everything he could to try and keep this team afloat and in that ball game, and you couldn't be more proud of an individual and their performance in trying to represent your brand, your school, and the fan base like Caleb Love did. He did it with class and professionalism, and I know we all wish him the best moving forward. Listen, this team was 4-5 and then got all the way to the Big 12 championship in one of the toughest conferences in the country, and now has an opportunity to really capitalize on that. And 3 out of 4 years in the Tommy Lloyd era, going to the Sweet 16. What's the next step? And the next step needs to be had. And I think, when you look at guys like Koa Pete, Braden Burries, and Dwayne Aristod, you're set up for success. And then you add in Bryce James as well, and that development could be huge for this program. And it's already starting to kind of pay off, the Bryce James commitment. Because I truly believe that contributed to Koa Pete becoming an Arizona Wildcat as well. So who knows? Braden Burries is not a for sure thing, obviously, but hopefully that will happen. And then what other movement is going to happen? What other players are going to decide that they want to test the portal or test the NBA that maybe we don't know about right now? What's the front court situation going to look like with Krivas possibly coming back? Vasar's development this year, Toby Awaka's development this year, and then the other moving pieces that maybe we're not thinking about or don't know about yet that are still at play. So it's just a lot of things that are still left up. But again, at the end of the day, I have the ultimate trust in Tommy Lloyd and where he's taking this program. He told me last year, walking out of the building, that they're going to break through. At some point, they're going to break through. And when they break through, it's going to be beautiful. And I have no doubt that that's going to happen. The way that they rebounded this year tells me everything I need to know about the character and the development of the human athlete or the student athlete at the University of Arizona under Tommy Lloyd. Very, very proud, but also, sad day because you no longer get to watch this version of Arizona basketball play again. And I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a ride. So thank you all for joining me this last couple weeks, maybe all season, and consuming all the content that we could possibly throw your way. I hope you appreciated it. I hope you liked it. And continue to watch my guys Kevin and Damon kill it because they've been doing a great job on the AZ Wildcats podcast. You can catch me on McHale Madness as well with Corey Williams. We're gonna have plenty to say next week on Wednesday about a lot of things, not only the Duke game but Coapete's commitment and the future of Arizona basketball. So until next time, folks, we love y'all. Bear down as always. Peace.